Yeah.
Everybody has some kind of burden tonight. Am I right about
it? Yeah.
For this woman, it was the issue of blood. And tonight you may have arrived here with some kind of unanswered, unimaginable, some weighty burden.
Yes, sir. That's right. Yes, sir.
And I'm not going to tell you what it is, but let it give you a frame of reference, because I can't see in your heart.
All right.
But God can.
Yeah.
You might have a social burden tonight. Maybe you dealing with domestic problems with your family and your friends.
Mercy.
I don't know what your burden is. It might be a spiritual burden.
Mercy.
Or maybe you have arrived here this evening with some immoral problem that you've been wrestling with.
Go ahead, sir.
Am I right about? But whatever the burden you have, it's been weighing you down.
Yes.
Because everybody has something they're carrying. Am I right about it? And for this woman,
yes, sir,
she had been carrying them for 12 years.
12 years.
When did the woman find relief?
Yeah.
When did she find relief? She found relief at the feet of Jesus.
Yes, sir.
And if everybody would just learn to go to the feet of Jesus, wouldn't it be a wonderful thing?
Yeah.
My next point. My second point tonight.
Yeah.
Is her despair.
Yeah.
Her difficulty. And then her despair.
Go ahead, sir.
The book says in verse 26, she has suffered a great deal from many doctors. And over the years, she has spent everything she had to pay them.
Yes, sir.
But she hadn't got any better. In fact, the book says she grew worse.
Yeah.
Most people.
Go ahead, sir.
Most of the people that I meet would rather have help than wealth.
Yeah.
Say amen.
Amen. Yes, sir.
She was no exception.
Yeah.
But she had bad health and no wealth.
All right.
Are y'all with me?
All right.
She had tried every doctor and every cure.
Yeah.
But all it did was make her sicker and poorer.
Mercy.
And I want you all to know the ancient Jewish writing gave 11 different cures for bleeding.
Mercy.
Beside tonics and other remedies, one cure was for the infected to carry the ashes of an ostrich egg in a linen bag in the summer, in the cotton bag in the winter.
Mercy.
Another cure was to carry around a barley corn that was found in the dung of a white she-egg.
Mercy, Lord.
One scholar lists the common remedies of that day to include eating grasshopper eggs, carried around tooth of a fox, carried around the fingernail of a person who had been hanged.
Mercy, Lord.
Common remedies including cutting and burning of the infected area.
Mercy.
In other words, brothers and sisters, she had tried everything and everything failed.
Yes, sir.
She had an incurable disease. The physicians couldn't heal her. Medicine couldn't cure her. Superstition didn't veil her.
Yes, sir.
She was beyond human help.
Yes, sir.
Nothing worked. And now she's both sick and broke.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
both
sir.
sick and broke.
Go ahead, sir. Yeah.
You see, our thinking is, in our society today, the money is the answer to everything. But I got news for you. All right.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
But money can provide for you a little.
Yeah.
But it won't do anything for your life.
All right.
I know some folks that died and wish they could have used their money before they died.
All right. All right.
All right. Listen.
Yeah.
She spent every dime
all she had
of her family's inheritance
and
her life's earning trying to buy something that money just couldn't buy.
Go ahead, sir.
Have you ever been there? All right. Take a moment to take a survey.
Yes.
Examine where you've been over these years.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been to a place where you realize that no matter what you do, nothing is going to get you any better?
All right.
In fact, seems like it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe tonight you're there, or you know somebody that's there.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you realize that no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you work, no matter how much you wish things were better, it just gets worse and worse.
All right.
It appears to you. And to some of us, and I've talked to them and counseled them over the years.
Yeah.
They feel like they've been fighting the law of diminishing returns.
Mercy, Lord.
For 12 years, she had faith in doctors. 12 years, she had faith in home remedies.
Yeah.
But they all failed her.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now she turns her faith toward Jesus, who never fails.
All right. All right.
But let me share something with you. It wasn't her faith that was her problem.
All right.
It was the object of her faith that failed her.
Yes.
Can I get a witness?
All right. All right.
Listen. So that brings me point number 3.
All right.
Her desperation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get that. This is the one you really want to pay close attention to.
Yeah.
The book said in the NLT, she had heard about Jesus. So she came behind him through the crowd and touched his robe. For she thought to herself, if I can touch his robe, I will be healed.
Oh, yeah.
She was desperate beyond comfort. She was desperate beyond reputation, beyond tradition, beyond cosmetics, beyond emotion. She was desperate. Am I right about it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The woman was desperate enough to risk ridicule.
Yeah.
She was desperate enough to even risk fame. Are you all listening to me?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And what I want to share with you, something that I want you all to put in your hearts and mind. Blessed are the desperate, for they will soar to the heights of buildings and tear off the rooftop in order to get to Jesus. Blessed are the desperate.
All right.
They will come out of the tombs and they will break through their shackles and their chains in order to worship Him.
All right.
Oh, blessed are the desperate. They will push through a crowd and they won't be offended, even if the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table.
All right.
Blessed are the desperate.
Go ahead, sir.
They will gladly give up dignity for encounter with deity.
Yes, sir.
Can I get a witness?
Yes, sir.
Blessed are the desperate.
Yes, sir.
They will climb up into a sycamore tree.
Oh, yeah.
In order to see Jesus. Blessed are the desperate.
Go ahead, Smith.
They will show up at the pool of Bethesda 39 years in order to get their water stirred.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Blessed are the desperate. They will not argue about what God does or how He does it.
Help us, Smith.
Jesus can put mud and spit on a blind man's eye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So blessed
Go ahead, sir.
are the desperate.
Wordsmith.
And the reason why I tell you that tonight, because the presence of the power of God would never be manifested in our churches, for it's not just the preaching that brings power into God's church, but it's desperation. I need a helping hand. I need to be healed again. Somebody ought to help me to get this thing straightened out.
All right. All right. Yeah.
I'm a man, but I'm going to have to take off this watch.
Go ahead, sir.
Brother, have to buy me another one.
All right.
Luke tells us,
Dr. Luke,
that she touched the border of his garment. The hem of his garment. The Jewish rabbi wore a cloak with tassels in each corner at the bottom.
All right.
She thought that if she could just touch a tassel, she could be healed.
Mercy.
Jewish men
Yeah.
wore these fringes of tassels on their garments.
Yeah.
This was a reminder of God's law.